branding ni kitu unajituma wewe mwenyewe. Kwa pamoja. It starts from how you walk and how you feel. So, number one, there is something I normally love talking about, bringing Monday to Friday and Friday to Monday. What am I trying to mean? Watu wanasema Friday and Wednesday are for casuals, right? But you find the casuals are brought on Monday. Are you getting me, Madam Achie? So dress appropriately and how you want people to address you. You're going to a certain meeting and it is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and you're dressing like a Friday person. Are you getting that, my fellow brothers? So, number one thing about self-branding is how you dress, because the way you dress speaks more and a lot before you start the actual speaking. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo? Number two, consistency. In this particular organization, this particular club, we've got members. We've got, I think that's enough. We've got wanaitwa members and we've got leaders. We've got every time tuko na meetings, we hold maybe AGM, kama inaitwa coffee night, si ndio? But you find that most of our members are not consistent. It means the club is going to lag behind because of maybe numbers, because of maybe the output, because of the knowledge. Maybe some persons wanaweza wake up kwa discussion and then it's going to change you. So consistency begins from your heart. Every morning you have to wake up and maybe take a bath. Unukie vizuri kidogo ama namna gani Mr. Ajode. Unukie vizuri, if you are a man, you dress well, you have your nice belt. What else? Umejipaka mafuta vizuri. Most of the time, I'm very much concerned about men because these ladies here, they have turned the whole world and it's now against men. Well, wanasema a man cannot take chips, cannot take inaitwa KFC, si ndio? It's only meant for ladies. A man cannot take a nice blue band yenye imewekwa chocolate, si ndio? It's for girls. Who said so? Huh? Gauge? No. That is not the case. So, consistency begins from you. The normal routines that you do, how you organize your house, it all adds up to self-branding. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo? So, you're waking up in the morning. What do you do when you just wake up? Unaamuka, umekunywa hadi breakfast, unatoka na book yako moja ukikuja class, and then all of a sudden kitanda huku tengeneza. Kumbe crush alikuwa anapita na kuambia leo tuende kwako. Na unamwambia unamwambia leo hapana, sikuwa nimepanga. Kumbe ni nini ndugu yangu? You can relate, right? So number 3, self-branding is all about the legacy that you leave. You've been here maybe for 4 years. What did you leave others speak about you? You've been in your family for a lot of years since you were born. What are they talking about you? So sometimes self-branding allows you to do good things. And once you do good things, you're going to leave something that is called a good legacy. Sawa sawa. Tuko pamoja. So unafanya course gani? Education what? Geographic Swahili. What is based around your career? What can you be? Just a teacher. What else?
Maybe side hustle or something.
So that's the point I wanted to get. You find that somebody is doing education, or somebody is doing mass communication, or somebody is doing law. Yeye anasema mimi nitakuwa tu mwalimu, mimi nitakuwa tu lawyer. So for example, education. What else can you do as an educator? I'm as a teacher. You can become an educator. You can also become what? Curriculum support officer. You can also become what? Huh? You can become a counselor, because in education we've got psychology, whatever. Sindio? But when you just advance and maybe do more research on that particular aspect. Sindio? So sometimes when you know what you want, I'm trying to arrive at authenticity. When you are authentic, what do I want after my final year course? What am I made for? What am I supposed to achieve? So somebody who is self-branded, you know what you really want. Sawa sawa. Hata kama umeanza kama mwalimu, you can end up as an educator. Educator ni watu wanafunza international curriculum. You can end up as a CSO. You can become a curriculum support officer. You can become a psychologist. Ndio? Ha? Umefanya gani wewe? English literature, those are the same thing. No? Teacher. No? Yeah, communication. What else can you become? Writer, sindio? You can become a photographer, sindio? Videographer. And those things nowadays are very much paying, sindio? Na wewe madam welfare, unafanya kozi gani? Criminology. What else can you become? DCI. Yes. Kutafuta makesi na pesa zao zimekulwa. Na wewe madam, kofiti. Another thing, keep adding skills to what you are doing right now. You are a teacher. You are a whatever. Media. What? You are a media? I'm almost calling you a media. Wewe unafanya media. Try to have new skills every day. Sawa sawa. Because we are having people who have graduated as daktari wenye wamefanya medicine for how many years? 7 years. But they can do chips vizuri sana. Sindio? So try to learn new skills every day, every time. Sawa sawa. Tuko pamoja? Yeah. The last point, be focused. Be focused. Ulikuja meeting, just sit, take what is positive, avoid vitu mingi za blah blah blah. Be focused as a counselor, a peer counselor. Tuko pamoja? Then lastly, I didn't come to talk much because I know you've got this information. These are the things that you've been maybe spoken to before. You've received a lot of search. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo? Wengine sasa wako 4th year, wengine first year, wengine 3rd year, wengine 5th year. You've received such information before. So try to follow the right path and do the right thing at the right time. Tuko pamoja? And to 4th years, be prepared very much. Be prepared very much. I'm talking to you because I've tasted life after pigia mzazi. Tuko pamoja? Create good connections. Kama uja create sahi, try to create one. And if you are in year 3 and you've tried to create some connection, maybe try to get a very simple job, please try as early as now. Because the time that you finish school, you've not branded yourself, you even don't know how to smile, you cannot even convince a girl, you cannot even convince a man. Nowadays, men, ladies, let me tell you, if you turn a man down, that man will not come to you again. Now you have to get some good skills, you communicate well, so that at least you try to lure this man down. Sindio? Nowadays men are very expensive. Anakutext leo mambo mrembo na mlenga, anakuacha. Nadhani atakuja tena. Akuji. Are you getting that? So spend more time, brand yourself, men. Try to add new skills every day, at least even once in a while. When somebody is speaking to you, and maybe in particular this time, wacha kukaa kwa simu. Sawa. It is very cheap but very expensive maybe in the future. And then this is now for men. I'm very much passionate about men. And maybe I give you a story tu kidogo for 1 minute. There is a time I was selling shoes somewhere. Where skiza bwana? Hii ni ya wanaume ni yetu hii. So there is a time I was selling shoes somewhere, and a certain guy came with a certain lady. That lady was so beautiful. And that guy alikuwa mwana mjamaa amepigwa na jua. Mwana mtu kipigwa na jua. You are tired, eh? Alafu jamaa amevaa lofa. Amevaa lofa mzuri, but si mzuri. Hiyo lofa imeshonwa, ikararuka, imeshonwa, ikararuka, imeshonwa, ikapigwa kiraka. You get that man? And then this lady was just looking okay. She had some nyash, she had what that man wanted, right? She was wearing sporty. You're getting that? Umevaa sporty vizuri hivi. That lady was dressed well. And this man wants to buy her a shoe. Mwanaume anamwambia, babe, chagua kiatu. Na jamaa amevaa lofa mpaka imefanya hivi. Mwana lofa yenye imefanya hivi mpaka imeharibika. I really felt bad. I have never been here. Wanasema ukiatu break huwezi hii. So man, let's think before you brand that girl. It is okay, but then be number one. Sawa. Yes. Kama hujalipa bana, let me tell you, mimi girlfriend yangu hawezi vaa kiatu expensive kama mimi sijavaa. Ameshika. Because I know that is somebody anaweza toka inside. That this is for men. Are you getting that? That's very, very true. Kama wewe ni mwanaume, the other time we went to IYF. I want to just talk what we comrades are suffering here. Tulienda IYF, sio? There is a token you are given. Jamaa amepewa token kidogo tu, ashaanza kupigia mrembake. Sasa nakutumia pesa tununue samaki, alafu nitakuja tu. Men bwana. Ai hapana. Are you in agreement, men? Are we in agreement? Before you brand that particular lady, it is okay, yeah, but then kwa vizuri. Because it is going to take care of your mental wellness. Sawa. And also ladies, are beautiful ladies. Naona ni wachache hapa. You are going to kill me out there, but it's a fact. Try to talk to these men every day. Are we there? Muulize ukwaje bana. How are you feeling? A man can come smile to you, but that man is suffering. Anakutumia tuso mbili kumbe alifuliza mpaka ya kutuma ikakuja 207. Are you getting that? So, men, it is my humble plea. It is my humble plea. Before you just die and you're waiting to be buried, try to make yourself worthful. Sawa. Yeah? Wacha tu atembee bila anataka kwanza we nukia vizuri, dress vizuri, have a nice shoe. Sawa. Tuko pamoja? Unaniangalia kwa nini? It is a fact. As a man, hata once in a while, go there, take some ice cream. It is not bad. It is because of these guys have just changed the whole thing. Mpaka wanaona sasa it is bad. Responsibilities. Wanakuja wanasema kuje tuoshe vyombo, but they have never talked about making the roof, kutoa uchafu na kuchange taa. They have never talked about that, but they can just come and say, nakuzalia alafu nini. Those stupid things. Men, you need to understand that. Sawa. Role and responsibilities was brought by God. Muhalagu. I know you are a championing about women's well-being. I also champion for men. Sasa hapa tutakorofishana kidogo. But men, brand yourself well. Get something that is expensive for you. Because once you do that, you're going to make your heart a little bit light. Sawa. Lastly, to our ladies, sexual hygiene is very, very much okay. As a lady, it is so unfortunate nimepata wachache, but then it is also good for us men. To some extent, there is a time you're having your lady. It's also part of personal branding. And then when you pass a part of same when Mkristo unaenda huko si you are Catholic unafanya hivi. There's a time you want sex, right? Si ndio bro? Is it not sweet? There's a time you want sex, right? And then all of a sudden it is a weekend, kama leo unajua ni weekend and it's holiday. You're just taking your penis out and then you want to penetrate that penis to her, and then you find that there's some white things there. Don't chase her, okay? That's very, very much normal. Tuko pamoja. So as our beautiful ladies, hygiene, sexual hygiene is very, very much important. And men, try to brand your own food. Eat your own food and try to make it sweet. Before uende kuangalia mwingine vile na shake, tengeneza, accept that you have that particular food. Are we there? Tuko pamoja. Prepare it well. Tia saumu, tia kitunguu, weka moto kidogo. By the time unakula iko sawa. Are we there? Remember, this is a win-win situation. Wewe usisimamishe unataka tu kuigiza. Are you getting that? It's part of branding and nobody's going to tell you about this. Sawa sawa. Prepare that mama vizuri mpaka akianza kuteremuka kama maji na teremuka hivi. Then take that nini, insert it very much well. Sawa sawa. So my name is Antony Marucha. So nimemaliza. My name is Antony Marucha. I was a student here. I think nimechukua 15 minutes, right? I was a student here. Niliingia hapa 2020. Nimemaliza but sijamaliza tuta graduate December. And I'm very much passionate about mental health and men's wellness because a man really matters a lot. Yeye ndiye amesimamisha hizi buildings mnaona hapa hivi manze. Wanaume wanapitia sana but they cannot talk. So this simple information that you've just gotten, try and share it to other people. It's part of self-branding. Sawa sawa. And little things that maybe I did not talk about, try to expound. Sawa sawa. Alafu when it comes to career paths, try to add something on top of your career. This is specifically meant for teachers because I'm a teacher. Teaching nowadays, it is becoming a scam. But if you are just contented with 30,000, once you are a teacher, umeanza to graduate and maybe your parent is well off, or you can get somebody supporting you, try to do something else. Try to become an international teacher. Sawa sawa. So right away, I'm trying to, not really marketing, but trying to refer you. Kuna university inaitwa Riara University. It is offering us a course that is